And it's time. Troll time.
Hey, I want this pillow.
High time for troll time.
This is my pillow.
Magic show. Ryoma killed. Shuichi must now complete the new trials to fulfill Kaede's wishes.
Nice. Although it is a singular wish.
She only has one wish. Alright, so now we know a little bit more about stuff.
That we get a metric shit ton of skill boosts.
Yeah, I can't afford the expensive ones right now. I only have 14 points.
That one's a really good one.
Okay.
No.
I'd like that.
Oh, we don't have enough points to get both. Oh, wait. Oh, wow, those are really expensive. Fuck.
Yeah. Alright, what we got?
Silences all conversations except those that the radical is on. Oh, boy. Can you please get that one? That will help me significantly.
Done.
Thank you.
That'll help me a bit. Oh, please let me use that.
Yeah.
Because that's why I couldn't work out what Kyo was saying during the scrum last time. I just couldn't work it out. And you only have like 5 seconds while they're talking to work out what your counter argument is.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I can get 2 as well.
Well, let's keep scrolling and see what else we got.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the
Ah, God, I wish I got that one too.
You've been doing real well with the fishing game, though.
I did do well with the fishing game.
Ooh, I think we're gonna learn.
Yeah, we don't know anything about the crazy taxi mode yet. I might need that eventually because,
It's a lot weirder this time around.
yeah.
Yeah, let's get the upshift.
Upshift. Updo. Alright. I think we can start.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh, Mono Kid even has a monument.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone.
Okay.
Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think
We have
all
about
know
2.5
who the most
hours
suspicious
worth
one is.
of free time
It's-
right now. In the human world.
You!
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
Okay.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Tenko, no one cares.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Hey-ya! I'm in top form today.
Tenko! Why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me!
Someone's speaking sense here.
Don't modulate the key and then not debate with me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S-E. Himiko seems suspicious.
Thank you, RG.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
Well, good, because you're the most suspicious in my book.
He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all. Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko.
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
Nice.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
Can you please
Not the part
stop?
you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession. Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's
You
no
fucking
trick.
liar, you know.
That really was magic.
So you killed him
maybe it
again?
really was magic.
No.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute
Tenko,
tiny
I
flower
swear to
like
God.
her couldn't kill anyone. I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
Alright, Ultimate Detective.
Get the shit started.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
Oh my god.
First time, Titless, no one cares.
Thank you.
Alright. So we have three things. One's an agree.
We're gonna be using the Monokuma file because
The cause of death was drowning. Maybe just say,
no. Kokichi said eaten alive by piranhas.
yeah, eaten alive is incorrect.
The culprit used the underwater escape to grab a sneaky Ryoma.
After that, the tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Piranhas.
And he was eaten alive.
That's wrong.
Damn it, I didn't get the V.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma
To be honest,
file
I find this a
indicates
matter
the
of
cause
semantics.
death is
The
drowning.
question isn't how he died, whether he was drowned or eaten alive, just the fact that he was in the tank in the first place.
So it wasn't the piranhas then.
No, that is a really important distinction in this case.
Well,
Ooh,
I guess we
see.
eventually have to link the
I
murder
haven't
scene to
checked
the
the
ultimate
Monokuma
prisoner's
file
room,
yet,
but
so that's news to me.
Well, yeah, because if he was eaten
What I know,
alive by
brat?
piranhas, that
Telling lies is what
implies
turns
that
you
he was
into a
alive
degenerate male.
before.
yeah.
So what?
Actually,
So he was killed during the trick by the piranhas.
right.
So the drowning is the only way to suggest
Ryoma
that he
drowned?
died.
Himiko changed places with him, and then the
Oh
piranhas
shit, I
ate
just
him,
realized something.
Right?
If he did drown, then he drowned inside the pool. Even if the fight began in the ultimate prisoner's room, he would have fallen into the pool, which we've been told is really deep. It's just, you know, deeper than...
Yeah.
Meaning that the murder had to have occurred between 9 and 10, otherwise it would have been nighttime. And the egg cells would have been called.
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank.
And let me double check this, but that means that Anji could very well be the culprit.
Alright, yeah, scroll up. No, because Himiko and...
They were there during the bug thing.
Yeah, so scroll up.
And... It's possible still, but not likely.
That who?
Anji was inside the insect room between 9 o'clock and the end.
Mm-hmm.
Ryoma died somewhere between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So it is possible, but not likely.
I am still convinced that
Angie really is the most logical suspect, but logic doesn't
can
really...
you scroll up. Crammed piranhas.
Yeah, she wouldn't have said that if she knew why, though.
Yeah, she would.
Okay.
Because that would be drawing attention to something and she is surprised by it.
Okay.
So she's pointing out the obvious to other people.
And as you said, the square glass pane was probably to separate Ryoma from the piranhas while inside the tank overnight.
What I want to know is there in our truth bullets somewhere that says what each person helped out with? Because I just remember Kurumi sewed the curtains. No. No. Okay, scroll up. Carried over by all of them.
That's about all we're getting right now.
But
Shit!
what?
Anji and Kaito were both involved in moving that tank, meaning both of them had the ability to set up the glass inside. I don't think it was Kibo, and it's pretty much definitely not Himiko. So Kaito and Anji are the only two people who really could have done it.
Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
Before the show started.
That's it.
This game really has an issue with switching what button
Ryoma
is
was already
confirmed.
drowned before the show started.
Like sometimes it's X, sometimes it's triangle. Surprisingly, that it's a Japanese game, it's never circle.
Agreed.
Okay.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes. By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Hidden? Where?
And
The
the
culprit
piranhas.
would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh wait, Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Manta, no.
Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
What?
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
Gonzo, you poor
No,
baby.
It was real magic. Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful! Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Crim
How did
Piranhas.
Himiko escape the water tank?
Maybe she
Oh, wait,
just
no.
climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
No, that's
The
not.
curtain
I
covering
want
the
to
tank
agree
was
with
certainly
that.
suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
It must be real magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe
Bullshit.
there were 2 Himikos. And one of them was Sumugi in disguise. Hey, my costumes aren't disguises.
Such a pro. Alright. I think the
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
Yeah, water tank trick.
yes, so that's
Maybe she just
the second
climbed out and
comment
no one noticed.
that I'm agreeing with.
Nah, she definitely would have been
Perhaps the mechanism was set on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
I agree.
Good job.
I know I say it a lot, but I really do enjoy the agree art.
Maki was correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
Fuck off.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you...
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
He's not.
I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
You're gonna survive to the end just to spite us, aren't you?
Listen, you don't bring fists to a sword fight.
Good.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that.
Okay.
And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
I'll cut through your words!
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch.
Okay, so it
Meaning
matched what we were
the
talking
water
about,
tank was
but as you
connected
said,
to
it
the
was
inside
top
of
rather
the
than bottom.
staircase. Inside staircase?
His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
Okay.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
And there was.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
She's gotta change.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
That's it! It's because she changed her uniform. The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to
We
the
see
gym
through
this
your
morning,
amateur bullshit.
carrying a uniform and a towel.
Ah! Why would you say that?
I
To
see.
solve a
She had a
murder,
towel, too.
you
She may
useless
not have had time to fully
bitch.
dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Tenko, please.
Huh?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Fine. You win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them. Because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move
Thank
on.
you, Kyo, the voice of reason.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for two people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
That would have been a
Wait a
lot
minute.
easier if
Why
her
did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
I really hope you're the culprit.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that. I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until
What
this
the
body takes
fuck?
its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
We really did just sleep through the development of their friendship, didn't we?
I don't think they developed a friendship. I feel like
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body?
I haven't
Himiko
seen
herself.
Himiko standing up
Himiko was
for
escaping the tank.
Tenko.
Hmm.
She dragged out the body hidden in the stairs. And simply switched places with it.
Gonta.
Ah, yes, yes.
Are you
Thank you,
telling me
Gonta.
you saw that happen?
No one could have seen it. It occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw any.
That's wrong!
V has come too.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that clue is perfect.
No.
That clue good.
Actually a great clue. Because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull them out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had
Gonta
no
would have
need
been
to
looking
worry
the
about
entire
us
time.
witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Yeah.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
I know where it was. We just need to actually, have the opportunity to say it.
Where were
Anything.
you hiding Ryoma's body? It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Okay.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a
Swing
way
and a
to
miss.
enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separate,
Yes.
then
Oh,
it wouldn't have been divided.
Shit!
fuck. Well, we at least know.
It wasn't really in the stairs. After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there,
Marky's pretty damn smart too. She's been working out.
Containing the piranhas.
No way!
Oh wait, no, it wasn't Marky.
The
Who said
piranhas
this?
would have eaten
It was
way before
Kia.
we saw it.
But if the body were separated,
I agree.
Yay! I give consent, Shibari boy.
Kyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranha. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
just as I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
That's right, we did see that.
No. Now that Gonta...
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
Fish.
Certain something?
You all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Toothy fish.
This is it! It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
The glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
No, that's
What
not
the heck are
useless
you
at all.
saying? That detail was super useful. Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Incorrect.
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Kyo, you are great.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
That's wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass god.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this past trial, at this killing game.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed. But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great.
What the
Now
fuck
what
is
are we
your
gonna
issue?
do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
Dang.
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand.
Jesus.
Oh
Let me
boy.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Yesterday before nighttime.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
You love us. Shut up.
Wait. How do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop
one's allowed in
asking
the
me
gym.
dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Oh my god.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure this, turns her on.
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
What the fuck?
What the hell is wrong with this game?
Oh, she means the alarm!
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
Sort of.
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
The insect meet and greet.
Wait. No, it's Ryoma's. Fuck, it's down here.
This is it!
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of
And we know that he was dead after 8 o'clock. And probably put inside the piranha thing before 10.
It was after 8:30 because Miu saw him around 8:30.
Right, and we know that he was drowned. Although it is possible he was drowned inside the piranha tank. But let's say he was drowned in the pool and we find this out later. He was dead between 8 and 10.
Kirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes?
Oh god, here we go.
Enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Miu, and also Maki.
Wow, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is
Aww.
my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Oh my god, I love her!
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
No, that's not correct.
I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
Tell it to her on Monday.
Is too soon to
Dust.
tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise!
but Miu, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
Think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
God damn it, Miu. Just admit that you were
Such
fucking walking
obvious
around in your
lies
underwear.
make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was
We
in my
actually don't know
research
where
lab at the
Kaito
time.
was.
I
Not a
didn't
clue.
go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among those four,
Press
the
X
culprit
to
must
doubt.
be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Incidentally, they're intentionally not mentioning that Himiko and Anji didn't
Right.
join us during that first hour.
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole
So there are
time.
actually 6 people that we could suspect.
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
Oh god, we're gonna do one of those freeway scrambles,
You will
aren't we?
see whether or not I am suspicious
Yep.
as the trial progresses.
I'm
No
not the
way I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Oh no. Loud voice dialogue.
Okay, so I got shoot it down until it's at a decent size and then truth bullet it.
Well, not necessarily. If somebody's shouting, somebody else could be. I think you'd be witnessing.
Alright, I think I need to agree with
Go to witnessing Ryoma.
Ryoma.
Be down. Oh, 30
Before.
minutes before that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's Kokichi because
The classroom? I even tried hiding
The
in
others
the
would
bathroom.
until they left with Gonta.
What's Monkey?
It was 5 minutes before 9 p.m.
Did you really leave the gym? Are you sure you did not stay?
No, in my own room. Jeez.
shit, I missed it. Alright.
Were with me.
What's Monkey?
Rumi isn't
Gym
lying.
at 9 p.m.
What? No, in my own room. I heard it.
Nice.
Alright, this trial's going really well because we have our
No,
shit together.
I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
I don't think the video can hear it, but our
Kokichi
cat
met
Wheatley
Kirumi
is
at
having
9
fucking
p.m.,
zoom.
and they were
It's
together
adorable.
until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie. After I left
Oh, sorry.
Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
You fuck.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
Mew is looking a little...
If I am the
Flush.
culprit,
Yeah.
that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
And that
Right?
would be me.
There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
That's it!
We got to see her in her underwear.
Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? You?
Sorry, Kaito.
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Since when does she have an alibi?
She totally is Charlotte.
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other
I
possibility.
don't know. Charlotte doesn't get off on
Negging.
negative.
That's true.
She just uses that as a platform to become stronger.
A girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right?
Were you in lingerie?
That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Too desperate, too desperate.
That'd be a whole different issue.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh boy.
I see. It sounds like a
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew? Oh, well, because, you know, I'm pretty stacked, so... I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
That's actually really,
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches!
smart.
Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling.
Yep.
So Gonta ran away.
Good
When you got the
call.
body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time.
Oh, God damn it.
Charlotte, for fuck's sake.
So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next
Oh my god.
Why are we too...
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense. But it
Thank
would
you.
seem that
Keep
Mew
up.
has an actual alibi.
Save us.
Nobody tell him what it's about.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet.
Why are you so defensive?
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea. We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right?
Potentially.
Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
Scrum?
What is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit! If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives.
Okay.
First argument that's totally not boring but super fun! We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction.
That's my favorite game show.
We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true... Right, Monokuma?
Stop skipping.
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
Heads.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of justice.
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. Hot debate to smoke out the liar.
So what makes him any
How do you
different from
expect us to
Doggy
start
Style?
this?
Well, for one, he doesn't have a hope fetish.
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
God, that is a beautiful evil grin.
The Cubs pad.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
Okay. That
So
makes sense
it
based on
wasn't
what
the
we found.
culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
I wonder if this is Shuichi's one.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is... because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
I'm gonna say it's Kaito.
No, because we have Kaito's.
No. Oh. Sorry, I thought it was the other way around.
That's it.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process
Sorry,
of
bro. We
elimination
were trying to
wins
protect you.
again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
I'm sorry, bro.
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
But you're an orphan. You don't have anyone.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. maybe he...
But Maki isn't the culprit either.
Oh.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Not getting your way, you little
Really?
shit, are ya?
You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
That's not proof, dude.
I think he has Marky's video.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
Or he is the culprit and he's trying to double down by simply... Marky knows that she didn't do it. So if he says that both of them didn't do it, he can get away scot-free without being contradicted.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
Because if he were to say that Marky is the culprit when he knows damn well that she's not, then that will cause an argument that he could lose. Right. If he says both of them are innocent, then he gets to walk away from this.
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot! A damned idiot!
I still want to believe it was her,
I
but...
think.
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
What?
You believe in her? But based on
You what, mate?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point.
Oh, god damn it, Kaito. This is really making me doubt you.
In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
No, that's not how it works, honey.
Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
Well, he's
So you do not have
proven
any
that
evidence.
he's not a detective, so...
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
I mean...
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a classroom.
Alright, detective. Get over yourself and actually detect. Kokichi, though he is evil, is right. We have to put emotion aside right now.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Oh, we're gonna get into a
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
Sorry.
It's okay.
There is another way that he could trust. No. The reason you trusted in Kaede is because she was the killer and it could be happening again. We're going to break this child. I don't want to break another one.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Okay, that is fair, and I still think that Anji is probably the most likely culprit.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training.
No, you don't say that.
I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
And he's never been to space. It's fine.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
All right, let's get Phoenix right on this ship.
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Hey.
Again, this does point the finger at Kaito.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever.
Yes.
So I'll tell you.
Join us.
Tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Yay!
Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
This changes everything.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they know have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
I mean, Kaede lied. Oh.
That was quick.
Or maybe it's just going faster because we're doing really well at this.
Well, I'd say we got enough time to attempt the second half of the trial. What do you think?
I think let's pause it for right now.
All right, very well. In that case, next time we are going to work out.
Who the fuck did it?
I don't actually have a definitive answer. I want it to be Anji. A lot of the emotional cues are pointing to Kaito, but everything that we have pontificated up till now assumed that he died of drowning before the pool was closed. If Maki did meet up with him during nighttime, everything that we've assumed is wrong.
Right.
Because there's got to be something about that pool. Although we didn't get truth bullets from it, besides the scrap of clothes.
That's why I'm thinking that she's lying right now. I don't know why she's lying, but this doesn't feel genuine.
Yeah, let's say...
Because she's already said that, she was in front of her room the entire time. Why would she have left? Unless Ryoma came to her.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what's in her room, but I don't know. They're right. It feels too convenient. I know Shuichi and the game is kind of leading us to believe that, innocent until proven guilty or whatever. But
yeah,
until we know what she's going to say, and we don't have Ryoma here to either back it up or even give a reason for going to see Maki.
What we can definitely say at this point is that the initial scuffle between Ryoma and the killer happened in the shower room. He was handcuffed, and something was used to cause scratches on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And then the window sills on both sides of the pool.
Right.
I believe that he was being suspended with the inner tube and pulled across from one end to the other. That's why the inner tube is inside the pool, is because that was used to transport him. And when the wire was pulled slack, it fell into the pool and they couldn't retrieve it.
Right.
I don't know if the 65-foot rope has anything to do with it. I'm going to assume that that has nothing to do with it, and it was just the 50-foot wire.
No, there was definitely a rope that tied the inner tube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm saying that the rope was used on the wire, and used to pulley along.
Hmm.
Though I don't know if a pulley system could work that way because the wire's only long enough to make the trip one to the other.
Right. Well, I guess we'll find out. Tune in next time.
All right.